your tearing your wages.
Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. Sometimes God takes you on a path you didn't expect, only to give you what you didn't know you needed. There was a season when Ruth was simply working in the field, faithful in what looked small, ordinary, and unseen. And in the next season, she stood in a place she never could have imagined, not because she chased the future, but because she stayed faithful where she was and trusted God even when she couldn't see the full picture. She didn't let her past or her circumstances define her, and God was already unfolding a plan long before she realized it. Let this remind you not to look back, because what's ahead of you is greater than anything behind you. Stay the course. Trust God with this season. Dear God, I place this season into your hands. Lead me where you want me to be. Help me trust you even when I don't understand. I love you, and I surrender this journey to you. I'm kicking the month off right by celebrating with my niece, the bride-to-be. Can you say love is in the air? I'm gonna go ahead and say that March is the month of love. At least it is for my niece. As for me, we shall see. I can't get this out. Oh, you got this. Y'all, she's getting married. What would you sing, Anthony, if you was gonna sing at the wedding?
Meet me at the altar in your wages. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. Hey, wild girl, let's confess.
That's great.
Let's get married. I need that marriage juice on me.
Well,
Lizzie, would a secular song even be acceptable at the wedding?
Say nothing about getting freaky.
What?
nobody's singing. Nobody's singing nothing.
Girl,
Okay.
You know that song, Lee.
I don't.
What?
I was born in 2004. But y'all also have to remember, I was like 8.
Yeah, she was small.
So, I didn't think about songs. I just remember Grandmommy wanted a pearl necklace, and I remembered that everything needed to be how she wanted.
Let's get.
Yeah, she had a pearl necklace.
Now the song on my spirit.
And I have Hello Kitty.
Look who I have with me. Look at her hair. I love it. It really brings out her brown eyes. So pretty. This is my other little niece. As some of you know, we are shopping for a dress. I got her a dress, but she has not tried it on, so I'm, what? Ooh, it's cute. That's your new phone?
Yes.
Got the Hello Kitty on there. Let's go this way. Ooh. I'm so tired. Now she wanna look at accessories. You got your accessories.
I want to be a model.
I mean, that's cute. How does it feel? I'm gonna have you try the 12 on too. That's the one.
It feels
I mean, it looks like it fits fine, but to be safe, like how does it feel under your arms?
like what, the jacket?
No, like where, not the sweater, the dress. How does it feel? Does it feel like it's cutting you or? Hmm?
I can't tell. The
Okay.
jacket.
Okay. But you like the blue one. I like this black and white one, but she said
And
She
then
said,
it tingles,
can't nobody wear no white, but it's black and white.
it tingles my armpits.
Tingles.
It makes them itchy and it's
It's like, it's floral. I feel like because of Easter, all of our dress options are gonna look like Easter. All of your dress options anyway.
I don't feel like I have this. They didn't have the bows though.
Okay, try it on. So we're gonna go with this one. You guys, you would have to see it on. And then show your shoes. Show the shoes we're gonna order. Yeah, I think those are cute. Especially with this is like a champagne. I think that'll be pretty. And it's giving wedding. It's giving wedding, and then you got the white cover up. I don't think I would do pantyhose anymore.
She tried it. She didn't like it. She wasted all.
Where, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we found it at. We're trying this TikTok ice cream again. We liked it. That's why we're getting it again. But I thought the one that we tried at first, I thought it was mango, but I like peach better anyway. Is it good? You still like it? Okay, yeah. You can find these at H Mart if you have an Asian town in your city. You like it? Okay. Now let me get mine open.
It's hard to be at HEB too.
It's at HEB?
It's hard to find it though.
I've never seen it at HEB. I didn't know.
I saw it at the HEB
Tears are falling, you can't feel them. You want peace, but can't feel it. You got it, you can't do it. You need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. Okay, now wait up. It's time to get your heart together and stop playing. You know the truth, you know the word, you know we love you like unconditional. You know you die, you know we have that spiritual. Wait till you drown in the guitars on your soul. You know you love it. Corrections on the way there. In Jesus' name, them strong codes ain't staying with you. Oh my mama, let your brother fall down, the light of dishonor. The blood on your hands when you don't say nothing. If you love him, then you gotta say something. Say something. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We need Jesus.
Hey y'all, I hope all has been well with you. I'm just sitting here doing my reading and writing in my journal, but I had something that had been on my mind for a few days. I had a doctor's appointment the other day. I'm going to get like some scans and some tests and a procedure done. And I don't know about y'all, but I noticed that it kind of bothers me when the doctor asks me what my family history is. For example, they may want to know, are there any illnesses? Does diabetes run in your family? Is there any cancer that runs in your family? Is there liver disease, kidney, like failure. It's always something that they're asking me about. And I promise you, y'all, I have the hardest time answering that question. I'm pretty sure my doctor has noticed that. My primary doctor has noticed that. But even meeting with specialists this week, and they're asking me, oh, is there a history of cancer in your family? And they want to know all this stuff tying into me. And you guys know that I am a person that I am always in prayer. Most definitely, I pray against all sicknesses and illnesses and diseases that are on my family, that have been on my family. I pray for generational curses to be broken. So it's just hard for me. And I understand it's science and they're just trying to, I get it. They need to know the history. But I feel like when they find out your family background, then they try to measure you to that. But I'm not in agreement with those things, though I know that's what happened and that's what it is. That's the truth. I don't want it compared to me. Like, I've been tested for the cancer gene before. They were going to try to have me get tested for it again until they found out that I already had that test and it was negative. But my thing is with that, it really doesn't matter because let's say you don't have the gene. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't get cancer. I just have a hard time with, like, for example, they walk you down. They always want to know about my sister because she was young and they want to know what happened. So I got to walk them down that whole story. And then they want to know about my grandma. My grandma passed away from colon cancer. However, she was in her upper 80s. And you're at a higher risk of cancer as you age, as you get like a lot older. And so my grandma didn't get colon cancer until she was well in her 80s. So I don't see where that really is a connection to me or my siblings because it was so later on in life that doesn't necessarily mean that colon cancer runs in the family because one person had it. Just like my sister had pancreatic cancer, that doesn't mean that runs in the family. I think she was the only person on both sides that ever had that. Then we have my grandma on my dad's side who had triple negative breast cancer that I know of. She was the only one that had that. But though we have a few people in the family that have different cancers, I still feel like, what does that have to do with me? I'm healthy, I feel well, and I'm constantly praying against those things. God does not like sicknesses and illnesses. That's why we try to be healthy, but more importantly, we aim to live a life for Christ where we are not participating in sin because the wages of sin is death. Knowing that these things have run in the family, I still never come into agreement with it. Like my mother will say something about, oh, this is in the family, that's in the family. And I always say, do not say that because we do not want to come in agreement with it. Okay, that person had it, whatever. It could be diabetes, whatever it is. That does not mean that you have to come into agreement with it. So when the doctors ask me about it, I'll be like, oh yeah, well my grandma had cancer. And they'll be like, oh, what kind of cancer did she have? And they start asking me 1,000,001 questions and I'll answer it. And then I'll come back and I'll say, but she was in her upper 80s. Just because I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm sorry. I just refuse to come into agreement with those things. And I don't know, y'all just got to pray for me because I'm very mindful of what I speak, what I say. It's hard for me to even say certain things. Like if I'm not feeling well, I don't like saying I don't feel well today or I'm a little under the weather. I don't like to say that because I don't be wanting to come into agreement with it. I feel like if I don't come into agreement with it, then I will feel better. Just drink my water, But yeah, just pray for me. Just pray for your girl because I know that the doctors are doing their jobs. I understand that. But don't measure me by what my family got. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's all I have to say. And science is science, I know, but everything is spiritual. As I always say, everything is spiritual. And so I feel like as people, as Christians, we have to start viewing everything that way. Like this week in Bible study, we've been on dreams, and they were talking about when you'll have deja vu, but really what it is that you dreamed what happened. When you're dreaming, you go into different realms. God can talk to us in our dreams. And so it's all spiritual. So when you're like, well, I feel like this happened before, like I remember this specifically, it's because it already happened in the spiritual, because you dreamed about it previously. And then it comes over into the natural. And that's why you feel that way. So the whole dream thing is deep. It gets really, really deep. And I am trying to learn more. Like it's a lot, so much to unpack when it comes to the Bible and dreams and all of that. But I'm on my journey so that I can have like a clear understanding of what my dreams mean. I always make sure I write my dreams down so I won't forget them. And if I can't interpret what the dreams are, I'll write it down. I'll pray about it. I'll ask God, what are you trying to tell me from that dream? And I would encourage you guys to do the exact same, because a lot of times he's speaking to us and we miss it because we're not aware of our dreams. But anyway, I don't know if some of you guys feel the same way. That's why I shared this, because I am healthy. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm going to live a nice, long life. That's what I believe. That's what I speak. So it's just hard because, and I know the doctors, their job is to look for things, to prevent things. And, you know, we love our doctors, but God has the last say. I guess that's all I'm saying.